Alright, today we got some fir clean outs. I figured I'd do a video because I don't see very many explaining how to do a fir clean out. So we're doing 1, 2, 3 clean outs. I'll get a little before and after shot. Gonna be spurring up these firs and double clip line to pass the limbs. I'll show that later and explain why I do it. So yeah, here we go. We've got Connor over here on the ground, sitting down because there's nothing to clean up yet. He's gonna be picking up all the branches and putting them in that chipper over there. Alright, made it to my first branch. This is what I was talking about, using the double clip line to pass the branches. My favorite technique. Just throw it around, go grab it, clip in. Now this one's above the branch. I'm going to take the lower one off. I'm going to make sure this is properly connected. Boom, you're past the branch. One thing a lot of people do, which I don't, is they'll take their rope instead of a double flip line. They'll find a good branch up here to throw it over around the tree and back down. And you know, that works too. Me and my buddy, we used to argue all the time about which technique is faster. But I think double flip line is. I mean, this can be handy in really, really big trees where it's hard to get your flip line around. But you know, you're more likely to miss your throw with this than you are with this. A bunch of little throws with this over and over, it's better than trying to make a big throw with this and missing it a couple times. You know, it might be faster if you can hit your shots every time, but other than that, double flip line, old reliable. So I'm gonna get started on the clean out. Just classic clean out. We're gonna be taking some of the duff off these branches. Not too much. You don't want to lion's tail it, which is where cut the branch, cut this green like way out there. Just want to take a little bit. You're also going to be taking all of the duff off the trunk. Anything that looks like this is growing right off the trunk. Any small dead branches, or this is alive. But I'm going to take that because it's small. Any dead branches, any broken branches. Yeah, we'll see if I got anything else to say about it, but that's the gist. That one looks good. I'm not going to take that. That would kind of be lion's tailing it. Dead. Yeah, kind of get up to your work area, work your torso area, and then step up, work what's in front of you, step up. Yeah, this one, I'm going to take this whole branch. It's a little on the smaller side, and we've got this one right here too. Using my buddy's old handsaw, I lost mine. This is insanely dull. So that's not very fun, but it's nice to use the handsaw for clean outs. Make some better cuts usually. You don't rough up the bark with the chainsaw. A little more precision. still have my chainsaw with me, but you know, I know some people that never even bring a chainsaw on clean outs. I don't know. Sometimes there's some bigger cuts you want to make, so I just bring mine. But it's nice for the duff. One thing that can really suck about clean outs is if you have a bad drop zone. This one's not too bad. I got this area back here. But I mean, sometimes you're taking out these long dead branches. All this stuff below you, there's no way to predict where it's gonna fall. So you'll just like have to reap them out of there, pull them through and feed them all the way down. That's where clean outs get a little frustrating, but these ones aren't bad. They're pretty straightforward. All right, so let's look at this area. We've got a big branch. We're definitely leaving that. Definitely leaving this branch. We got some dead I'm gonna take out. A little bit of dead, that duff. This branch I'm gonna take. I wouldn't say always take that, you know, you want to use your judgment, but if it's gonna leave a big hole, leave it. This doesn't on the smaller side. If it's just gonna kind of thin it out, I would take it. You know, it's kind of just running into all these other branches out here, so I'm gonna take that one. You want to be careful not to over thin these things or they'll look like crap. You don't really want to be able to tell that someone thinned it when you're looking at the tree from far away. You just want to be like, wow, that tree looks healthy. So I'm gonna take this thing, some of that duff and the dead wood. And that's it for right here. Oh, jeez, dude. I have not done that in a long time. I just spiked my rope. Oh, it'll be alright. I'm gonna have to fix that later though. That's annoying. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, these ones you can see they're kind of on the smaller side, like that one I just cut, but if you look out, you'll see, I mean, that's gonna leave a gap, so I'm leaving that, leaving this. Let me take this little one off. Don't want to leave any gaps. Okay, another thing I forgot to mention. You don't want to lion's tail it, but if the branch is growing back towards the trunk, you want to take that off. Like, oh, this is growing back. A little bit growing back here. Those you just want to take off, thin it out. You don't want it to grow and be hitting the trunk. And the goal here is to let air kind of circulate through this thing a little better in the wind, so it's not such a sail. Why it's called some people call it a wind sail. Clean out, crown thin, I don't know, a bunch of names for it. Headache! More duff, duffy duff duff, duff. Take that, cut the duff off. There, I'm gonna take just this one in the middle. This little baby. Looks better. Broken stobs, take those off. Make sure you don't, I kind of did a little bit right there. That's not too bad though, but you want to make sure you're not cutting like right on the trunk. You want to cut just off the collar, just as a proper cut. Like, this is all collar, and you want to make your cut just past the collar so it can heal properly. These broken stobs, these bigger ones, I always try to get a hand on them, catch them, because if you let that thing just fall through there, it's gonna bounce all crazy. It could hit a branch just at the right angle and shoot off in who knows what direction. So just, you know, want to avoid that. Control your wood. Right on the dirt, baby. There are a lot of plants under there and sprinklers. Kind of annoying, but we put buckets over the sprinklers just to try and protect them. I would usually prefer to remove trees. I mean, cleanouts aren't the most fun, but they can definitely be some bread and butter for tree guys. Make up a lot of the job security. And you know, I mean, it's not the most fun, exhilarating work, but they're pretty rewarding when you get a tree to look good. Can't really see the ground very well, so I'm just saying headache so Connor doesn't get smacked in the face or something, because that would suck. Dead branch. Guess what we're gonna do? Cut it off. Wow, that's like the first big dead branch of the tree. Usually there are way more. Oh, this branch is kind of dying. I'm just gonna take it. It's probably gonna die. Now it's really gonna die. Alright, pretty much made it high enough. Take some of this out, reach up, grab what I can. That'll do. So yeah, you get to the top. I mean, you know, the old company I used to work for said you have to go to about like where your hands can touch around the trunk. Mine can't. Or some people even say like to where it's as big as a spray paint can. That's cool and all, but I don't know, I just like to go to about here, reach up. I mean, there's not, I guess I could get that. I'll get that real quick just to be a good guy. Hey, hey. Okay. Tie in. I'm gonna tie in around this branch and around the trunk. That'll be plenty to hold me. Don't need 2 branches. There's plenty of insurance below me. So what I was going to do, you kind of have 2 options. Well, I do in this case. But when you get to the top of a tree, you want to tie in, and then you want to rappel down, getting all this little crap that you missed. Sometimes you want to do everything on the way up. Sometimes you want to do, you know, some of it on the way up, a lot of it on the way down. It really just depends on what you prefer and what the tree's looking like. I did pretty much everything on the way up. So on my way down, I'm going to be getting this little stuff that I missed, cutting it properly instead of ripping it off. I'm going to be pulling all the duff out of the branches that got stuck in there on their way down. Just making sure everything's good. What I was going to do was swing into this one down there, do the top half and then go down this one, but I want to make sure I get all the duff out of here because it's the proper way to do it. So I'm just going to go down and then go back up this one. Probably not much different about this. I don't know, might film, might not. And then that's the last one right there. So yeah, not too much to clean out. This is the fun part though, rappelling. Sitting back in your harness, making sure my rope's okay since I stabbed it. Yeah, I did it before that, but it's not what it should look like. That's pretty clean. Not line sail, still green. has been stuck in my head all morning. Got a funny name, Butt Rock. I think, or Butte Rock it probably is, but it has an E at the end. So I just call it Butt Rock by Bones and Drew the Architect. My thing is fine, just break off. It's gonna snap with 30 days. It's not gonna make a lean on the tree. This 300-foot rope is very nice for big cleanouts because, I mean, you know, rope goes up and down, so 300 feet, I can go 150 feet up. With my old 200-foot rope, I'd have to probably about now pull my rope out, re-tie in right here, but I can just keep on going with this thing. All right. Oh, I should have swung into that one. Whatever, man.
Dude, you know if there's a porta potty around here or something?
I thought I did see one on the way in.
Yeah.
Around the corner, there was like that semi truck with a porta potty by it.
Huh. Like how close?